Hello there. There are certain comedians that really irritate me, from Pauly Shore to Chris Tucker. And another one that seems to continually get on my nerves is Adam Sandler. However, unlike the first two actors I mentioned, Sandler has proven on a good number of occasions that he actually is quite talented. So why he continually wastes his time on annoying characters, stupid scripts, and unfunny humor continues to astound me. Anyway, like a lot of comedians, Adam Sandler got his start on the stand-up circuit, which led to him appearing on a couple of episodes of The Cosby Show. He then became a cast member on Saturday Night Live, joining the likes of Rob Schneider, David Spade, Chris Farley, Chris Rock, Dana Carvey, Mikey Myers, and Phil Hartman, some of which went on to appear in his future films. And already from the beginning, he had a penchant for creating nails-on-a-blackboard voices for his characters.
You got some color there, too, huh?
Suntan lotion.
All right, Cajun man, you're down on Daytona Beach a lot. How's your body looking?
Definition.
Now, how do you stay thin?
Metabolism.
Cajun man.
Liposuction.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Finally, like other SNL cast members, he decided to make the jump to the big screen, writing and starring in his own high-concept comedies. Generally, they involved Sandler playing a loudmouth and an obnoxious man-child with a big temper, and this got old very, very quickly. The first film role to get him a considerable amount of attention was Billy Madison, but in a way his first major hit was Happy Gilmore. Playing a failed hockey player who decides to become a golf pro, this would-be screenplay and performance has all the markings of what would plague Sandler's future comedies. Happy is far from a likable character, and his need to get into fights with everybody, including Bob Barker of all people, wears out its welcome quickly. There's no point of entry to relate to this character, and worst of all, the jokes just aren't funny. The only actor who provides any entertainment here is Christopher McDonald as Happy's arch nemesis, and that's mainly due to how he's one of those character actors who's perfected the art of the mustache-twirling villain. Then there's the endless product placement, where they put Subway sandwiches in your face so much it feels like Willy Wonka's television invention. It's an obnoxious, unfunny, would-be comedy that I got very, very quickly tired of.
He's driving the game of golf.
Why didn't you just go home? That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Straight into the ground.
Damn you people, this is golf!
I'm Bob Barker. Looks like you and I are going to be playing together today. This guy sucks. All right, let's go.
Universal Pictures presents Adam Sandler
The price is wrong, Bob.
as golf's missing link, Happy Gilmore.
1998 was the year that saw Sandler jump from just an SNL cast member to becoming a major star. First was the mega-successful The Wedding Singer, his first romantic comedy. It again has Sandler playing a boisterous character prone to shouting matches, but it does have the advantage of having the always charming Drew Barrymore as his love interest. She imbues such a likable personality into her character that you understand why Sandler falls for her, and the chemistry is also the first inkling that maybe he can act if given the right material and the right person to play off of. Unfortunately, The Wedding Singer is also riddled with one cliché after another, including a particular type I really hate. The whole other girl's fiancé is a jerk and she is completely oblivious to that never fails to annoy me, and this is one of the worst examples of that. So not even Barrymore is able to save the massive scripting problems associated with The Wedding Singer.
Pete and Glenn just jumped a plane to Vegas. Go get him.
All right.
You're thinking of leaving Glenn for The Wedding Singer?
He's more than a lover.
What do you think of the jacket?
I don't know, man. I would lose that glove. You look nuts.
He's more than a legend.
You are the worst wedding singer in the world, buddy.
Well, I have a microphone and you don't.
So you will listen to every damn word I have to say!
The Wedding Singer.
One of Sandler's most irritating characters came in the form of The Waterboy, a humongous box office success in its release for reasons I cannot fathom. Playing a waterboy who later becomes a professional athlete due to how easily aggravated he is, Sandler exhibits one of his worst tendencies here, giving his character an incredibly annoying voice that takes the place of any possible development that might happen here. Right from his first line, it's like he's trying to get as many people to switch the film off as quickly as possible, and he's certainly not the least bit endearing here. This, coupled with how the jokes just aren't funny, makes The Waterboy one of Sandler's worst efforts, in my opinion.
Adam Sandler.
There's something wrong with his medulla oblongata.
You playing the foosball behind my back?
The Water Boy.
One character type that Sandler started slowly bringing into his acting was the sentimental nebbish, though the angry man-child was still very evident in Big Daddy. Playing the father figure to a young boy played by those twins who will later infest a hotel suite and a ship on the Disney Channel. Again, we have Sandler playing an unlikable jerk, but this time he is faced with actual responsibilities. The interesting case here is that Sandler is outclassed in the annoying department by the Sprouse twins and Rob Schneider. On the other end of the spectrum, we have Jon Stewart, who isn't bad in his thankless role, and Steve Buscemi, who gets the few laughs in McDaddy as a homeless man with a craving for McDonald's, though I still don't forgive the in-your-face product placement. In general, it's hard to sympathize with Sandler here since he technically is a terrible father to this child. That said, as much as I don't like the film, it is the first inkling of him growing up.
Columbia Pictures presents.
We stop serving breakfast at 10:30.
No!
Oh, please. Don't cry. Don't cry. You got a Happy Meal? Can we get a Happy Meal?
Well, somebody get you to the Happy Meal!
Adam Sandler.
It's gonna be fun. You nervous? Happy Halloween. We got a first timer out here. Do the right thing, buddy. Hang on right here for a second, all right? Hey, you. What?
Big Daddy.
That's it. Yeah, sit these. You like that? He's not happy. What else you got?
Unfortunately, he went backwards in his next feature and his first major flop following his streak of box office juggernauts, Little Nicky. I didn't think he could top his annoyance level in The Waterboy, but lo and behold, he did with his portrayal of the Devil's Son. With this role, he really started to test my patience, and even though the character of Nicky is meant to be a likable chap, I found nothing to like about him. The flick also seems completely overwhelmed by cruddy special effects, so any possible jokes that could have worked are pushed by the wayside. They even waste a golden opportunity by casting Harvey Keitel as the devil by giving him little to do. Little Nicky is just one stale and terrible gag after another, tied together by a lead character who is impossible to like or enjoy watching. This, in my mind, is Sandler's worst contribution to cinema by far.
How can I win?
You have something that he doesn't have.
A speech impediment.
You can do it, Nicky!
Adam Sandler.
Never doubt my skill.
Little Nicky.
Next, he decided to mine Frank Hopper's inspiration in this incredibly flimsy remake of Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, and Sandler is no Gary Cooper. Despite being the nicest and most sympathetic character he has played to date, the screenplay unfortunately degrades itself with Sandler's typical unfunny crude humor, when it could have gone for more of the warmness like the Copper original. Even Winona Ryder and John Turturro, who are two great underappreciated actors in my mind, are given one-dimensional characters to work with. However, despite the blunder that is Mr. Deeds, around this time Adam Sandler started to really grow and expand himself.
Adam Sandler.
Put some steam on it, kids. Ooh, that got you right in the throat, huh?
Mr. Deeds.
I got wicked bad frostbite when I was in the Scouts. Just whacked my foot. Don't be nervous. Go ahead. Didn't feel that. Isn't that awesome? Go ahead. Enjoy the foot. You know you're starting to like it, aren't you? Ow! You're sick! You're sick! Why would you do that to me? I'm just kidding you.